On to the second period. Apparently my mouse wasn't highlighted. While I'm recording, it doesn't show that it's highlighted even when it is. Alright, so this first breakout, right off the bat, this guy's gonna cherry, not sure, this guy's gonna forecheck a lot. So the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna burn him a lot. What I want you guys to do is I want one guy to stay on one board, someone on the other board. I would prefer, so this is gonna get a little bit confusing. So James is gonna stay on this side, and the problem is we have these two guys in the same spot. So it's hard to explain. Well, I'll pop up the paint after, but we'll just watch this breakout real quick. Okay, so I headman to James, and so this kind of turns a little bit different. You're the lead man, and this drop is actually, it's an okay play, but instead of hitting it back to him, it might be better if you just leave it. It just depends on the spacing of the players. Obviously, you don't want to drop it, and then the defense and they will step up and pick out the puck. But in this case, you gotta know Paul's right behind you. You don't want to just fling it right at him, because yeah, then that's gonna happen. Okay, so hold on. We're going to see this goal real fast. All right, so sorry, my thoughts a little bit jumbled. So this is what I mean by having one hand on the stick. It's okay to have one hand on the stick, like right there. You try to poke it, that's fine. But after you don't want to do this where you're just like barely doing shit. That's where you gotta hold on your stick, and then you have to I don't want to say slash, but technically that's what you're doing. That's what you want to do. I mean, but you want to hold it, and you want to start hitting his stick. You know, you don't want to just love tap it with one hand. Okay, on my part, I guess I should have stepped up. My guy is number 8 right here. This is why it's important to talk about mismatches. But yeah, my guy's right here on the side, and you know, he's not really a threat. So yeah, I guess I should have stepped up to Green Lantern here, but he scored. Alright, so hold on. So one common tendency I see is, so I burn the guy, and I'm skating towards the board side, and I see this guy start cutting to the middle. Alright, I generally do not want that. I want him to stay along this board. I need that board support, because I don't want to like, to have like someone right there in my face. I don't want to like have to go around him, especially as last guy back. That's pretty dangerous. I always want that simple board pass right here. Okay, usually the other guy should be able to help me in the middle of the ice. So remember, as I'm skating up, I'd rather pass it to you, and then you can always pass it back to me as I'm trailing, because I want to be the guy in the middle after I pass it to you. Now, what makes that confusing, though, is if we're on offense, in the offensive zone, I should say, it's a little bit different. So, let's say, I don't know, I'm skating up with speed, and I start skating towards your side. It's going to be a read, but a lot of times, I mean, you could give me support down here, but eventually that's going to put you in a useless position. So on offense, as I skate to your side, usually that's an appropriate time to kind of cross with me. And so like, well, it's not a 3-on-2, but then you take like the middle part. So in general, in the defensive zone or neutral zone, as I'm skating up, don't cover the middle side. Don't do that. All right. I'd rather have you slowly skate up and stay on that same board, unless someone's like right on you. And on offense, it might be a very appropriate time where I skate towards you, and you're gonna kind of skate, and we're gonna cross. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue. So another breakout. Now this time I'm being pressured. This guy's right on me. I guess I could turn it into a controlled breakout by doing a turn or something. But again, this guy's a little bit reckless, so I tend not to dick around. If that's the case, Paul, I would like you a little more on the board so I can throw it on either side. So you see James on this side, which is good. So I just reverse it. So yeah, if you're more along the board, I would have just rimmed it towards you. Now, this is where things get kind of bad. So James, you're going towards the quiet zone. Now, you gotta have your head up. I always tell you guys stop behind the net, but in this case, you don't have to stop behind the net. You probably want to stop before that because the guy's already going like straight behind the net. You want to just go stop like right here, or you can just skate up this way, right? Because it's pretty much giving that to you. And unfortunately, it kind of messes John up too, because he sees you going that way. Usually, John might want to be on this side to give you support, but he's assuming you're gonna just go to the other side. So he has no choice but to kind of go that way. Now it does work out because you did do that board pass, but it did get a little dangerous where, for whatever reason, you're just skating right into that guy. So again, you know, it's a read. You see that guy cheating towards behind the net, just go in front of the goalie then. Okay. Also, let's see. Let me see what Paul's doing here. So Paul swings out. So one thing I also want to advocate is, I talked about before, having a guy up high. So Paul, I see you swinging low again. Just stay up here. Just stay up here and circle the top area instead. Okay. Fortunately, it works out. Okay. All right. So here, you don't want to skate. You don't want to skate this way after the shot goes through and you're relying on John to just get the puck. Right when John shoots it, you should automatically outnumber them behind the board. So like right there, you should just go right in and help them. Give them support on this side. Maybe if we're open, I guess you could go to the other side, but right now John doesn't have to have the puck. It's sort of a 50-50, so you want to just go in there and help him right away. And then John does this. So as a team, we shouldn't have to do that. You know, those twists and turns. Usually that's what you want to do when you have no support. Instead, just give him the support. So just come down and give him the cycle option. So John doesn't have to like twist and turn and stuff. It's more tiring, even if you can do it. Okay. Alright, and then you curl the other way, alright? I'd rather have you just sit right here, especially because the Cal State Pomona is just watching John. So you kind of actually got out of a great position. Alright, so let's see that one more time. Yeah, so you kind of moved out of the way. Yeah, James on the opposite side, which is good. Okay, but then you did, I see what you're doing. You're kind of helping out on D. Remember, we just need one D back. Especially in this league, I don't feel too bad about giving up 2-on-1s. These guys aren't that good. Okay, and he coughed it, so this is good. Okay, so as soon as I give that first pass, like I've told you guys before, you want to start crossing towards the middle. You cut that short, make it a short pass, and especially you see two guys collapsing on James. He's gonna need the help. James, what you don't want to do is don't do this stuff. So you have your head down. As soon as you receive it here, you have your head down. I know you don't know if Paul's there. You're kind of just guessing and hoping he's there. Don't do that. It wasn't that bad of a pass, but I'm pretty sure you were guessing. And so, Paul, if you were just going a little bit faster, you could have. This guy's skating backwards. Just burn him. So yeah, it wasn't that bad a pass, but I'm just saying, like, I think you're just guessing a lot of times when you make this pass. Now the other thing you can do is just start feeling that pressure. All you do is delay tactics. You keep skating in, and then you cut back really fast. Now, you don't have to be fast to do it either. As you're going to see Derek burn. I think he did it last period. I'm not sure. He burned number 10. Okay, just misdirection. Simple misdirection move. Okay, so you see Paul having one hand on a stick, which is fine because, hold on. You just gotta be, well, okay, I guess we're gonna see it there. But I think later on he he holds both hands when he tries to actually hack the stick. Now you need to headman this immediately. Right there. Alright, Paul's the one who has the speed going up. That needs to go to Paul. Alright, now you still have time to do it. Now you gotta do the board. You still have time. Hit Paul. and you threw it to me, which is not very good. I could have received it better, yeah, but you know, good player. You can't give bad passes to a good player. Okay, and yeah, this is kind of weird. All right. Now here, I don't think this is a good breakout pass. I think this is where we need to exercise some patience as a team. I didn't like this at all. Yeah, Derek's wide open, but that's not really a good reason to pass it. Like, nobody else is really set up. So after Derek gets it, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna he's just gonna carry it up in 1-on-3 like, or 1-on-2 in this case. Uh, so my advice, obviously this is where I screwed up. Is to hold the puck. Hold the puck, let everyone regroup. I guess James is getting a change, which I wish I knew. But that would probably be better. Exercise some patience in the breakout until we're all on the same page. We're all like moving up as a unit. So there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So he had to go through like 3 guys, and we just wasted the possession. Absolute waste of the possession. Now, if I do give you that pass, you can always throw it back. I guess you didn't see Cal State there on the right. You can always throw it back. That you have no help. But good job throwing a quiet zone. Now, something very subtle here. Like I mentioned before, have your stick on the ground. The better pass here was clearly John. I don't know why I didn't pass him. That's probably bad on my part. However, you're skating like this, so I don't know if you're. I guess I don't know if you're looking up. I don't know if you're ready for it. I don't know if you want it. And then you put your stick down after. Okay, and it looks like you had to put it down earlier. If you're skating with your stick down with the blade down, it would have really. I probably would just hit it right on your tape. Then in mind, not a big deal. So this is a great time to basically in roller hockey. We're trying to make some kind of we're trying to outnumber them, and in this case, John has a step on that guy, so it's a great pass, really. So it's basically a 2-on-1 down low. Now he shot it and scored, and I guess it worked out fine. But in general, that's the case. Even if you don't have the puck, beat your man, and then let's try to get some kind of outnumber attack. So right here, it's a 2-on-1. If you just wait for Roz to go to the other side, right? This is a clear time where you want to just go to the other side, and it's a 2-on-1. John beat this number 8 by a step. Okay, with that in mind, you got a crappy shot, and it worked. This next section is kind of long. Hopefully I remembered everything I wanted to say. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I forgot about that one. Right off the bat, so we win the face-off. So, again, recognition. We win the face-off, but if we win the face-off, we should have maintained possession, and we didn't. So we all need to be ready. It looks like we're making some kind of change. I don't know what the hell is going on. But anyway. So don't do this. That's a no-no. That's such a waste. You basically gave him the puck. Throw it backwards. John's already going back there. You just gotta throw it behind our net or throw it into, I don't know, this corner there. Yeah, that's a waste of possession. Just throw it back. Then in mind that we did get the puck. Now here is exactly when you want to do the cycle. I hate these forced passes up the middle. It's kind of a don't try to get lucky. All right, you want to make these passes and then be unlucky if it didn't get through. All right, so in this case, I think this is a great time for a cycle. So you're cutting towards middle, and then instead of passing, you delay and then just throw it behind you, and Roz should go back here. All right, it's a backside support concept. That in mind, we did get a good chance, but again, it's because we had to get very lucky. Keep in mind, when you fling it out, if you're going to reset, you want to throw along the board. I'm not sure why you do it there. I know you're trying to give him a direct pass, but just throw it along the board. You have to cycle, but call for it. Roz, call for that. So 2-on-1 with back check. Okay. I didn't mention this before, but if you're gonna off the face-off, I noticed, so you're right-handed and you're winning towards your backhand side. That is somewhat dangerous because the puck is going to go towards the goalie. I would suggest to try to win on your forehand side. I think I mentioned, yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the face-off assignments, but try to win towards the board. Unless you feel very confident about winning backhand and winning it straight back. Again, don't like this lineup. Watch the face-off video, but he should be on the other side. The other thing about the other side, too, is you can cheat without the ref seeing you, where you start moving up right away. Alright, so anyway. So good. So this, I don't know if you have a passing lane and you got unlucky, but again, if you're kind of just hoping it goes through people, don't do that. You can always throw it back into the quiet zone, just like what John did earlier. Right. Now, oh, that was nice, by the way. That was a very nice tip right here. So here you can argue it's a 3-on-2, but Roz is behind. He's behind the defenseman anyway, so this is actually a really good time to just shoot it. And Roz made an excellent tip. Alright, so look at here. So he hits a 4 and 10 is going there. So we're gonna be prepared for this the next time. We're not gonna put up with this bullshit. Alright, so watch this pass. Right? You pass it and then you skate it away from him, which is kind of the thing I was advocating earlier. When instead of skating away, you're gonna cut across him diagonally that way. And if he doesn't pass to you, it's okay. Then you're gonna take this side, and Derek's gonna take the middle. It's hard to see what the hell's going on. But yeah, you want to skate towards him. Remember to make these passes short. If you cut across, Derek had an easy pass to you. We don't want to make these long distance passes that are unnecessary. Right. Alright, and yeah, this is an absolute waste of a 3-on-2 again. So right here, you can recognize already it's a 3-on-2. So you start skating up, and I know what Derek's doing. I think he wants you to just shoot it for the screen, but screw that, dude. Roz is wide open on this side. I'd rather have Derek do is just go to the side and make Zucker go with you. This goofy guy here. Alright, so you get the puck. Alright, nice little pass. If Derek did not pass it, again, go for the cycle. Alright. Now, great job there. That's well done. I think Ross picked it up and threw it behind. And Derek, nice pass. Nice try. Now here's a helpless 3-on-2. There's no way we could have prevented this 3-on-2. So you see where Koivu is the third man, I believe. And yeah, so this is a little bit helpless. There's not much we can do about that. Now, one thing that boggled me was, why'd you curl away from him? It fortunately kind of worked out. I would rather have you just stop and stay with him in general, unless you knew his outnumbered attack. Yeah, don't stop. Don't be lazy about it. Don't do these long circles. So yeah, there's the third man. Well, Koivu was third man, but because there's kind of a broken play, he came in. Now, one thing that doesn't make sense is this guy should be covered. So that means you forwards are being lazy. I don't know who it is, but there's no reason why a fourth guy should be here too. Right? Now, good players know this, but you gotta already automatically sense a stick lift. I put the puck around him. I already know Shanahan's gonna stick lift, so I'm gonna make that move. It's hard to tell what I'm doing here, but it doesn't matter. Even if you don't do that stick swipe move I do, you better know that stick lift is coming. Now this was probably the worst 3-on-2 of the game, for our team at least. So when I got the puck, I was actually hoping Roz would just skate it up. You want to skate it full steam ahead and take a man with you. Same with Derek on this side. Just take a man with you. This is a I guess, I don't know, I could have slowed down maybe. Let me see, I got the puck, yeah, so you should really be skating ahead of me. And I suppose I should have slowed down. But once I saw that I was going to pass you, this would be a rare time that I probably would cross. Meaning, what I should have done was take this side, take the far side instead, and have Roz go to the middle. Since my speed, since I'm clearly outspeeding him, which shouldn't have happened, I don't think. But yeah, I guess I would be ahead of him. This would be the time where I'm going to go wide. But whatever you do, don't stay there. You're going to go towards the middle. So you're going to be that guy in the slot instead. Right, and then so I was hoping you'd speed up. I tried to slow it down, and yeah, it just really got fucked. Nice. Way to dig it out, Derek. Alright, so again, we gave it to the point man. So your first instinct is always give it a point man. Now, I don't know if Derek was going to help you anyway. But we're going to try to work on throwing it this way, which we do about 5% of the time. I'm just throwing around a random number, but I feel like we rarely ever do it. That's what bugs the hell out of me. Now, when you make that pass there, that is really dangerous. Especially against Shanahan. He's pretty good at picking off these saucer passes. So that should probably gone back down there. Or you wait. You wait, and then you let him go by you, then you pass it. But you're going to make that saucer, you better get it through Shanahan. This one was a potential breakaway. Right? So, in this case, like I said, this is okay to time to screen the goalie. Just, I'd rather have it where Roz is screening, and then Derek is giving support on this side. Alright, so because he has zero support, his only option now is to shoot it. Actually, I will say it's okay to screen. Just don't be flat-footed if Derek were to roll it along the board, and you have to pick it up here. So that's okay. Just don't be flat-footed. Alright. Oh, should have picked his ass off. So this is what you don't do on a 3-on-2. I know I'm not analyzing their team, but I did want to see this. Watch this. 3-on-2. Oh, let's try to dangle 1-on-2, and he got a shot off. But see, this is where when I'm this guy, the trailer, this fucking pisses me off. It's like, why the fuck am I trailing if I'm not gonna even get the puck? Like, there's no point in him hustling if he's never gonna get it. It's like he comes into the play, all you have to do was delay it. So this would be another time where instead of being the slot man, you take it wide. Shanahan would go the other way, and this guy would be the easy slot man. Right, but that's alright. They have zero hockey sense. Not zero, that's a bad way of putting it, but lack of hockey sense. Right. Just a nice little play here, but instead of joining him, this is where Anchor, you want to probably drop back. John's going to be the lead guy here. And I think that's why we got caught. Can't really put it on Paul either. Paul was, see where he was. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was in an okay position, I think. He was helping guys join the rush. And we were screwed. But Adam comes up with a big save. Good job, Adam. Okay, we didn't see the face-off here. Hold on, let me pause this. Alright, carrying on. 91 makes a good play here. Fakes that real quick. This is a little subtle fake, by the way. Come on. He acted like he was going to clear it back. Very nice. And then he got around you, Paul. He power moved you. So, lift those weights, man. If you have a little poise here, you just hold the puck. Holding the puck meter would be really nice, because the guy's already cheating towards that board side. Okay. But if you're not sure, yeah, you gotta get it out. But, okay, so on the video, this is pretty obvious, but this is one of my secrets. The guy's dicking around with the puck, And especially if it's the last guy back and he has his back turn, what you do is you poke him in the hands and in the elbow, and you do it very lightly. You do it lightly, and then even the best players will cough it up. So I think he was feeling the pressure right there, and so he just flung it out. Alright, so Rise, you must be tired. Again, I need you to come up with this board. I want to headman that to you. I don't want to skate it up. But that is what happened. Fucking rolling puck. I had the goalie beat. It just, the puck was rolling. Alright, and 17. Oh, dude, he got you. Got you a little bit. I'm getting around you, but he got a good look. Again, this is that very subtle thing that I was talking about, or you need to either do an inside reverse pivot, or you need to be more aware. So as soon as you turn your head and I pass it, that's where you don't know what's going on. Maybe Paul is a better pass. I'm not sure. It depends where 17 was right when I passed it. So maybe I should just fling it this way. But that's where, John, you have to be watching the puck the whole time. You can't turn your head. That's where you have to do that inside reverse pivot. And oops. And so that's what I'm worried about when that happens. I think we coughed it. Sort of. Either way, we wasted possession. Right, and I think that's all for that part. Alright. Huh, I think I forgot to count this face off. Alright, so this one gets a little bit weird. So I got no support on that board, so I just throw the quiet zone. Now, right here, Paul, I see what you're doing. You should call reverse right away. That's probably the best play. Maybe you did call reverse and she didn't hear you. I don't know, but Anchor, you got to be aware too. When we fling it on that side, a lot of times you can just hit it right away. Hit it right away, and someone should be supporting. Especially because I have no support on this side, so the support should be on the other side. Right, and yeah, I would not recommend it, sir. Hey, hey, if you're gonna make those moves, you better get through them. Okay, with that in mind, you did 3-on-2, and this is actually well executed. See, outnumber them, give it to the open man. It's the right idea, and then well, Derek just snipes it anyway. Okay. Alright, this next bar is another breakout into a odd man rush. Okay, so we win the face-off again, but we're struggling to get this. The reason for this is because clearly we don't have a plan on what this guy is doing. Like, if you knew Paul was going to win it, then you should already have your feet turned sideways so you're ready to go back. So it's stupid that we win the face-off clean, and then see, like, Derek's feet is coming up forward. If we knew Paul was going to try to win it that way, then technically your feet should have been sideways, ready to get the puck on that side. So as a team, I mean, it's not one individual's fault. As a team, that's just stupid. It's just like you're playing retard beer league bullshit hockey. That's what all these other guys do. We're better than all these other guys. They're just playing mindless hockey. Now again, pressure. I'm getting pressure, so I have two options. I'm going to throw along one board. So if you, I know you want to do that curl load outside, but when I'm being pressured, I need you going towards the board so I can just fling it right away. Alright. Okay, nice little play there though. Now here, we have a 3-on-2. It's sort of a 2-on-1 actually. So I'm probably going to repeat this later, but odd man attack, simplify. You don't have to cross and stuff. If we're breaking out and it's not an odd man, then that's when you want to do like diagonals, okay? So I think Paul was cutting across diagonally. I'd rather have you just go, you're wide open on this side. Second man, far post. Wide open, so just keep walking in. That's a 2-on-1. And if Mr. Green Lantern catches you, Derek is a clear-cut trailer. It's kind of this weird 2-on-1 / 3-on-2. Now, Anchor shoots it. Now, is that a good shot? I don't know. If you felt you had a good look, I suppose it's an okay shot. But just, I bet anything that you didn't even know it was a 3-on-2. And so let's not waste our trailers here. That is, especially when it's your sniper. Okay, Mr. Superstar here. You want to let him be the shooter, if anything. Okay. Alright, I got a lot to say about this part. Alright, first we want to face off again. Being pressured again. Same story. Go to the board, so obviously I'm going to do the reverse instead. I guess, John, you should have done the same thing. You probably should just do it back again. So we wasted a possession? Yeah, we did. Wait, no, not exactly. Alright. Paul, I'm not sure why you're going away from the puck. This is where you need to support the guy right away. So it goes towards the board. You went away from the puck. You should be going this way so that iCart can just throw it right back to you instantly. I should say Derek. So you went away from the puck. Alright, then John's helping out. Good. Good. Alright, so this is actually pretty good. I haven't talked too much about this, but you want to set up a triangle. Alright, triangulation. Best way to attack on offense, no matter where it is. It could be like this, inside the zone. I'll try to get more on that if I see it. But triangulation is key. Alright. Now, well, I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so John was in deep. Derek, I think that's on you. Let me make sure. So you pass it, he shoots, yep. And you have to recognize this, you have to hurry up and catch a 9 right here off the bat. Defensive awareness. As soon as they get the puck, that's probably, I think that's you. I don't know, it might be John, it might be you, I'm not sure. Either way, one of you have to recognize it. I already saw it from here. I was saying Koivu, yeah, okay. You probably should have caught him. You weren't even trying. So, yeah, it's like 2-on-1. Luckily, this guy's hockey IQ is not quite up there. So his mentality is, let me just blast away on this wide open 2-on-1. Try to get it past Adam. And that's what happens. That's why it's 7-1. Alright, next. James, you gotta know automatic. You've done this several times. So 9 is when you pass up 9 and it's right on your inside shoulder. I'm not gonna throw it on your forehand. So you turn your head right there. You need to expect it to go to your backhand. Now, fortunately, I threw it just soft enough and just hard enough to get it past him, but not too hard where you coughed it. All right, so you're skating in the middle here. So with this spacing, I mean, it's okay what you guys did. Just read it, John. You can keep cutting across. That usually confuses the defense too when you cross. All right, but it's you're making fairly predictable play. So John, I'm not sure if you saw where the puck went. I mean, if you did, obviously you probably should have stayed on this side. Kind of hard though. I know he just shot it and hit someone's feet, so he's trying to find it. Okay, and then I don't know what you're doing in the corner. Hurry up and get back. Get back into the play. Okay. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna say? Don't try to get lucky. Don't hope that pass goes through. I hate when it works too, because then it just reinforces bad behavior. Alright, delay her. Turn on your forehand. I know Koivu's forechecking, but just turn your body to him and go on your forehand. Right. Now, I saw you curl back, so you're the last guy back. That means you need to stay as the last guy back. Don't let Shanahan cherry pick. Okay, and speaking of trying to get lucky, this pass is absolute horseshit too. Hey, common beer league mentality, oh, let me throw it up to the middle and get lucky. Let's see what happens. That's the fucking stupidest thing ever. You don't see good players do it. I hate this pass. Yeah. I guess, John, I wish you were on the back door. But see, I'm not even looking. I'm just hoping it goes through, and that's yeah, that's pretty pathetic. Cannot do that. Gotta just hold the puck. All right. So yeah, I don't know why they're coming in. Get behind Shanahan's ass, dude. Do not. That's why if you're gonna play defense, I know you like playing defense in general. You gotta be more responsible. I'm glad you did back check and barely caught him, but it shouldn't even got to that point. All right. I'm not sure if I recorded all these face-offs. I hope I did. Oh, yeah. So, very common here. So reverse, tap right away. Very useful. Now, where are you going though? When you give support, let's not do a cross-ice pass. So we're gonna cut the ice in half and make it short. You guys suppose go around him too. But you want to cross diagonally right away. Yeah, see, that's like it's gonna be kind of hard to hit you. We also don't want that pass picked off. James, why didn't you keep skating up? I must have. Oh, I think you mishandled it a bit. Oh, okay. Alright, good. Alright, so should I bombs away? First, we'll glance back, see if you have a trailer. Now, I don't think there was one here, but you should at least glance back and see it. Should you blast away? You don't have to fire the shit out of it. You just have to get it through him. So just shoot it through his legs or something. Shoot it right here, this side. Remember, Roz, you don't have to stand in front of the goalie either. You can always give him support here. I'd rather have that play any day. This is roller hockey. Right? It's a little different on ice, but with roller, you want to just control the puck more. And get inside shots. So you blast away. The puck goes around. What should we do? Go in for a cycle. Fucking repetitive as hell, I get it, but I'm gonna keep saying it until we actually do it in a game. And I know what you're doing. You're going back to make sure you cover your D. That's fine, I guess, but James is coming in for a cycle, which is good. Should cycle it to him, though. And we didn't do it. Well, we kind of did, I don't know. Don't try to get lucky. Alright, and fortunately here, this guy has very little hockey IQ, so on a 3-on-2, he's saying, oh, let me just try to beat this guy one-on-one that I've never beaten before. Instead of just dumping it back to Koivu with an easy open shot. So you guys are down 7-1. In all fairness, I'm just bullshitting. That guy's a good player. And his IQ is decent. I just don't like some of these rushes he's doing. I hope you're hitting the hole there. That's not a very good saucer pass, by the way. Should have easily landed. Alright, so look where I went when the puck went in the corner. I went down low. Unfortunately, I did not get the puck, and believe me, I was calling for the cycle. So you can either cycle it, or you can hit the point man, who is James having a very bad game. Alright, and no offense, James. But I know we talked about Slocker. I think you're really struggling this day. So I did say before, though, when I'm in deep, I really want you guys to cycle. You can really have either option, point man, or cycle. But if I'm down low, please give it to me, so I don't get caught out of position. Alright, so again, feel the stick lift, please. If you stick lift the other in the first period, I didn't really go over it, but you know it's coming. So this is where you need to body him out, or just use your feet to kick it automatically. Okay, he still got you, and it's fortunate it worked out for us. Okay, so this is an inside reverse pivot, and this is when you're supposed to do it. Now, if Anchor were to turn his head this way, if he turned his head and Paul passed it right when, then Derek or Anchor would not be able to find the puck. So that's why you inside reverse pivot like this. Alright? That is, it seems like a very little thing. Very important. That's why you missed the puck a few times. Now you'll see how I'm coming in. Now once, My goal is to get inside position on this guy. I'm not going to go on the outside of him. That is wrong. You don't want to do that unless you can kind of streak in and then get this wide open. But in general, you want to get inside position and then box him out so he becomes useless. Now with this in mind, as soon as he fumbled it, I think I purposely cut across diagonally instead to support down low. Maybe that was the best option, I'm not sure. Right? Okay. Are you trying to get lucky here? Maybe you had something. I don't know. If you're not sure what to do, you can always delay tactics. Meaning, you can go in behind the net, or you can misdirection. Okay, remember, don't try to get unlucky. You have to be unlucky if the pass doesn't go through. Oh, shit. You know what? I might have missed something, too. You know what? Maybe it's later. I hope it's later. Oh, nice kick pass there. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. Oh, nice goal. No, it wasn't this play. Damn it, I forgot to mention. I think there's a play with either way. When you shoot it, don't do the skate by. Please stop in front of the goalie. Alright, last part here. Alright, so you... Okay. Maybe you're aware of the time and you iced it. I don't know. I guess that would make sense. I still feel like we had time to control it. Maybe not. So maybe you're aware of the time. If you're not aware of the time, if you felt like we had plenty of time left, then you don't want to do this. This is exactly, I mean, we're just throw it back and let John chase it down. Okay, I think that's pretty much in the period. Okay, that is. Alright, so this one's kind of long too. We're going on 42 minutes. Oh, well, the third was a bad period, but I didn't make too many notes. It's all the same shit anyway. Hopefully it'll be faster. Alright, see you in the third.